my name is Kim MacDonald. I've always really liked weaving, so pre-COVID I signed up for a weaving course at the Algoma Weavers Guild, which is in our Sault Ste. Marie Museum on the top floor. Russ Mason, who's a very master weaver and very talented, was offering a course, so I decided to take the course. I immediately fell in love with weaving. I've always done fiber arts. I'm a knitter, a crocheter, I've done some felting, but something about weaving just spoke to me and I became passionate about it. This particular piece I'm calling Calm Waters. Mainly I made this in December of 2021, which is just 2 months ago. But what I needed at the time was something, because the news was all COVID and it was starting to get me down. So I needed to have something that was not vibrant, was soft and just made you feel like you could take a deep breath. The thing I like the most about weaving, I think, is the way it makes you feel. It's very repetitive, very meditative. I liken it to mowing the lawn, which I also really like doing, or shoveling the driveway, because it's just back and forth. And once you've threaded the loom, which is the tricky part of weaving, but it again is just very methodical and peaceful. I love to put my music on and thread it and weave, and before I know it, many times I've realized I've been sitting at the loom for 8 hours. The other thing that I really like about weaving is your ability to choose colors. It can be whatever you want it to be. It can be a multitude of colors, it can be a pattern, it can be something that's in a book that you want to create. It can be whatever you want it to be. Me, I tend to, most of my work is striped, either vertically or horizontally. Again, because I like the uniformness and the calmness and that stripe gives you. It's just predictable, I guess is the word. And I certainly recommend it. It's been around for thousands of years. Weaving in the early years, of course, was to make baskets and whatnot to carry supplies and water, and now it's much more an art form. I'd like to encourage other young and old artists to give weaving a try. It does require some patience, which I am not a patient person, so from that standpoint, it's taught me a lot to be more calm and still. Stillness is very important in weaving. I just would love to see more weavers, and it certainly, if you're prone to stress or anxiety, it is a very calming hobby. If you're interested, please feel free to contact someone from the Weavers Guild, and we would love to have more members.